If you give a child a hammer, they can build a birdhouse that shelters a life. Or they can break a window and let in the cold. The hammer isn't anti-child. It isn't inherently evil. It's just power, raw, unyielding power. We have just been handed the most powerful hammer in human history, artificial intelligence. It is a digital mirror, reflecting back at us exactly what we carry in our hearts. If we use it to satisfy the flesh, to deceive, or to sow discord, it is a tragedy. But if we use it to build, to heal, and to share the light, it is nothing short of a miracle. But there is a line we must draw in the sand, a boundary for our own souls. We can use the tools, but we must never worship the machine. We cannot make it our God. We cannot let it replace the breath of life that only comes from the Creator. Of what value is an idol carved by a craftsman? For he who makes it trusts in his own creation. He makes idols that cannot speak. Woe to him who says to wood, "Come to life," or to lifeless stone, "Wake up." Today, we're going on a deep dive, not into the shock and horror of a tech takeover, but into the light, the shadow, and the profound responsibility of being a human being in a digital age. Let's talk about the good news that the headlines are too afraid to tell. Chapter 1: The New Horizon. We stand at the edge of a new frontier, a landscape crafted not of earth and stone, but of data and light. To some, it feels like the dawn of a miracle. To others, it feels like the gathering of a storm. But perhaps AI is neither a savior nor a villain. Perhaps it is simply a mirror, a vast, digital reflection of the humanity that created it. For decades, we've wondered what would happen when the machine began to think. Now that it's here, the question isn't just what the machine can do. The question is, what will we do with it? Every innovation in history, from the printing press to the internet, was met with both fear and hope. AI is no different. It is a tool, a vessel, waiting to be filled with our intentions. Chapter 2: The Gift of Creation. Consider the good. Imagine a world where the barriers to creativity are torn down, where a person with a story in their heart but no means to tell it can finally see their vision come to life. AI can be the hands for the handless and the voice for the silent. It can sift through mountains of medical data to find cures that have eluded us for generations. It can translate languages in a heartbeat, knitting together a fractured world. When we use this technology responsibly, to build, to heal, and to inspire, we are honoring the very essence of our creative spirit. It allows us to reach further, dream bigger, and serve others with a speed we never thought possible. In these moments, AI isn't a replacement for the soul. It's an extension of it. It's a way to magnify the light we already carry. Chapter 3: The Shadow and the Choice. But every light casts a shadow. The same tool that can heal can also be used to deceive. The same speed that connects us can be used to spread discord. If we use this power to satisfy the lower parts of our nature, to feed ego, to manipulate, or to indulge in things that darken the heart, then we have lost our way. The danger isn't that AI will become a sentient monster. The danger is that we might make it our God. When we lean so heavily on the machine that we forget our own moral compass, we risk losing our humanity. Sin isn't in the code, it's in the intent. If we use AI to create shadows instead of light, we aren't just using a tool, we are revealing a fracture in our own character. It is a heavy responsibility to hold such power, without letting it change the shape of our hearts. Chapter 4: The Heart of the Matter. So how do we navigate this? The answer doesn't lie in the software updates or the algorithms. It lies in the pull on the heart. It lies in the quiet moments of discernment where we ask, is this for good? Does this build up or does it tear down? We must remain the masters of the tool, never its servants. We must use AI to amplify the beauty of the world, to share stories of reconciliation, and to foster true connection. AI can mimic a voice, but it cannot feel the catch in a throat when a secret is shared. It can generate a smile, but it cannot know the decades of laughter and tears that etch those lines around a mother's eyes. Our good news is that while the tool is powerful, the heart behind it is irreplaceable. Chapter 5. Conclusion. In the end, AI is just a chapter in the long story of human ingenuity. It is a test of our wisdom and a trial of our grace. Don't fear the machine. Instead, focus on the heart behind the screen. Keep your eyes on what is true, what is honorable, and what is pure. We are stewards of a new fire. And just like the fire that warms a home or the fire that burns a forest, the outcome depends entirely on the hands that tend the hearth. Use the tools, tell the stories, but never forget that the most powerful thing in this universe isn't artificial. It's the living, breathing spirit within you.